Good afternoon. Welcome to the news at 2 on Lagos Television. I am Yetunde Oladotun Amao. The federal government has dropped all charges against an executive at Binance Holdings, Tigran Gambian, on health grounds. Counsel to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission announced the withdrawal of the charges at the Federal High Court Abuja before Justice Emeka Nwite. The hearing is coming 2 days before the October 25 earlier scheduled as the return date by the trial judge in the open court. Announcing the withdrawal of the charges, the EFCC lawyer says Gambian, a United States citizen, was merely an employee of Binance, whose activities he was being prosecuted for. Counsel to Gambian, Mark Modi, agreed with the prosecution, saying that his client was not involved in the company's broader financial decisions. Recall that Gambian has been facing money laundering trial from detention since April. The People's Democratic Party Governors Forum has rescheduled its National Executive Committee meeting for November 28, 2024. The decision was reached following the consultative meeting of its various organs at the Bauchi State Governor's Lodge in Asokoro, Abuja. A communique issued and signed by the chairman, PDP Governors Forum, who is also the governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Mohammed, said the meeting originally scheduled for October 24 was postponed to ensure that the party goes into the forthcoming Ondo gubernatorial election scheduled for November 16 with the unity and strength demanded. The meeting also sought an end to disunity among members. The meeting was attended by PDP Governors Forum, its Board of Trustees, National Working Committee members, National Assembly leadership of the PDP caucus, and Forum of former governors of the party. The meeting comes in the wake of an internal crisis currently rocking the PDP. Acting National Chairman Umar Damagun and National Secretary Senator Samuel Iwanyam had suspended the party's National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba and National Legal Advisor. In response, Ologunagba and Ajibade suspended Damagun and Iwanyam, leading to a stalemate which was broken by the PDP Governors Forum. The Lagos State House of Assembly has stepped in to address issues raised by concerned parents over the increment in the state's model college's boarding fees from 35,000 naira to 100,000 naira for the 2024-2025 session, which commenced on September 15. Olatunde Yusuf tells us more.
At a plenary, the Speaker, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, directed the Chairman, House Committee on Education, Honorable Musumola Songudara, to look into the matter and invite all stakeholders involved in the matter.
The House was not informed, the House was not carried along the announcement of the increment. So we just have to engage the Commissioner for Education and the stakeholders in the ministry so that we can understand the reason behind it and where they are also where we can reach compromise between parents and the ministry.
Was 100,000 naira.
Honorable Songudara informed the House that the committee had already engaged the Ministry of Education and other stakeholders on the matter.
We noticed that the notice given to the parents of the school fees of the increment was too short, that is 2 days to the resumption date. And so parents had already paid 35,000 naira before the increment. The committee then now resolved that the increment should not disrupt the school calendar, as this does not reflect in the budget. We equally advise that the first term school year to run on that 35,000 boarding fee, while the committee continues to engage the executive on this matter.
Some of the lawmakers who also contributed pointed out that the increments may be related to students' feeding costs, urging government to explore other ways to ease financial burden on parents and offer assistance where necessary.
It's for feeding. So some parents do not have such money. So they now argue that if you don't have money, you can give your children some pocket money. So they have some into the premises that used to sell food for the students. Now the principals related that no, they don't know such thing again, that they have to pay 100,000.
But the now students that are in that school, that the parents already paid at 35,000 naira, were asked to go home. So now the principals of this said school have accepted the people that can actually pay 100,000 naira and are in school. So basically, the students that are meant to continue their education have been out of school for the period, this said period, and are sitting at home.
So to pick this particular moment to start jostling over how much should be paid for feeding in school, while I agree that we can't pay everything, but this is the time to actually look inward and see how we can mitigate this for the parents.
Ministry officials, all of them has to do with the Ministry of Education, so you can revisit this once again and let us see what we can do to agree. So just try to do whatever you can to ensure that we reach agreement with the parents in the interest of our children.
The boarding fees of model colleges across the state was increased from 35,000 naira to 100,000 naira for the 2024 academic session, which commenced on September 15, 2024. Olatudo Yusuf, LTV News.
The Lagos State Government has again proved its commitment to improving the lives of people with disabilities. This is with the provision of a financial assistance of 500,000 naira each to 9 special homes across the 6 disability cluster groups through its Office of Disability Affairs. The General Manager, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, says it is to empower caregivers and support the groups in meeting the needs of children and individuals with disabilities under their care.
Financial supports, the associations understand their peculiar needs, and a lot of the times when we want to superimpose what we think they should use it for, we found out from experience that it really has impact. So we are only hopeful that indeed, since it is made public, they will go back to their ESCOs and then state categorically that so and so fund has been brought by the Lagos State government and to judiciously use it.
Beneficiaries appreciates the Lagos State government's initiative, which they say will help them adequately provide essential services to those under their care, and sees the opportunity to solicit assistance in other areas.
It's a listening government and they are caring government. So I want to commend the LASODA, especially the leadership of LASODA, for taking these huge steps, and I know that it will be a continuous thing in this manner.
I'm happy, and I'm going to relate what we have been given here to the whole house, which I think is going to benefit all our members in a large form.
She will continue to do her best in ensuring that we push out and promote and also give public approval and government approval to these associations of persons with disabilities, so that corporate institutions, individuals who want to support can actually come to support, and we can promote the cause for persons with disability in Lagos.
The event is coming a month after 100 persons with disabilities were assisted with 100,000 naira each to ensure their well-being and cushion the effect of the current economic situation in the country. The Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria's week Lagos chapter has kicked off with a sensitization work tagged work against bullying in the workplace. The sensitization work raises awareness on the dangers of bullying and its direct impact on the society.
Bullying is not part of our culture at all. It's not part of our heritage. But because of social media and the new technology in town now, cyberbullying, workplace bullying is very rampant. And today we are out to work against bullying in the workplace, on social media, and wherever we find ourselves.
Work from the State House of Assembly to the Lagos State House of Assembly Commission is an opportunity to condemn all forms of bullying in schools, workplace, home, among peers, and on the internet, with the Assembly Commission reiterating its commitment to staff welfare.
theme of the work is bullying in the workplace. So the commission will also not encourage anybody to bully any of the staff. And like I said, they have our backing. Whoever is bullied, they can always report, and we can assure them that they will always get justice for that.
Walk is part of activities lined up to celebrate the 2024 Person Week with the theme Honoring Our Heritage, Embracing the Future. Football enthusiasts are gripped by the anxiety and suspense as the Confederation of African Football announces its decision on the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying Group D tie between Nigeria and Libya. The Nigeria Football Federation had lodged a complaint with CAF after the Libyan authorities subjected the Super Eagles to inhuman treatment upon arriving in the country for the second leg against the Mediterranean Knights on Sunday. Super Eagles players and officials were left stranded with their luggage at the airport, with the Libyan airport officials indifferent to their plight. Libya was scheduled to host the three-time African champions at the Mataz of Benina Stadium in Benina, but their plane was diverted to the Al-Barak airport, which is over 200 kilometers and 3.5 hours drive from the planned campsite. Neither a receptive team nor vehicles were provided by the Libyan Football Federation, forcing the Nigerian Football Federation to make an alternative transportation arrangement. The Nigerian contingent was at the airport for over 20 hours without food or water and completely shut out of the world, compelling the West African giants to boycott the game. On the foreign scene, U.S. Vice President and Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris says America is absolutely ready to elect its first woman president. Kamala Harris, who stated this during a church service in New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Georgia, insists that voters cared about candidates' policies, not their gender. Harris noted that her candidacy is about turning the page as she is focused on the challenges, the dreams of Americans, as opposed to Trump, who is focused on himself. With 2 weeks to Election Day, Harris and Trump are saturating swing states with rallies and taking to the airwaves and podcasts on the hunt for an advantage in a race that polls suggest is effectively tied. That's the news at 2. For more news, please connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thank you for watching. Join us again at 4.